My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate the planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can only function for 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing parts. Hey everyone, AlexTrail28 here, and welcome to Pikmin. I really like this game. I really enjoy it, and I figured, if I enjoy the game so much, then why don't I just do a let's play of it? So I am. Can't stop me. All right, so as you can see, I'm playing the Wii version, obviously because the pointer and stuff. All right, let's head to this weird thing that's in the ground. Wow. Okay. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. So I call it an onion, too. Alright. I guess it kind of looks like an onion, but I don't know. But, yeah. What is this thing right here? The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and now is producing an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but to think it is calling to me. I'm compelled. I must approach it and press A. So we press A, and we get introduced to our little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Okay. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Breaking has done no visible damage. Just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to Pick brain carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I am intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall grab it with A and throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C, pressing down on the control pad while pointing it as well. Following controls appeared to allow me several viewpoints. Z, rotate camera behind me. And all these controls, D-pad, zoom, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls in my surroundings. Familiarize. Sorry, my eyes aren't the best. It's not familiarize, it's familiarize. So throw this Pikmin on the flower, and I managed to get it. If you throw it on the top, it kills it instantly. So, and these pellets. Astonishing! The onion has grown more seeds. Sown. The small red pellet of Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study the strange life form more. So, yeah. Press A, of course, you throw, and then when you whistle to them, they come back. If you want to pick up more Pikmin, like multiple Pikmin quickly, quicker, you want to just keep tapping A while while you're plucking Pikmin. And you're probably wondering, if it says 1, then why is it giving me 2? And it's because if you bring a 1 pellet, it doesn't work with any other pellet, but if you bring a 1 pellet to the same color of onion, it'll give you 2 instead of 1. And of course, because I said that, red is not going to be the only color that we have. What's really cool about this game is that depending on what color Pikmin have, their attack stats are different. What they're immune to is different. It's really cool. It's one of the reasons why I really like this game. All right. Actually, I should probably drop. I can't hit that because Almar can't jump, but he can zoom out the camera by himself. He can whistle his Pikmin back. Can punch. And can you go up here? I think you can go. No, you cannot go up here. Okay. So this gives you 5 Pikmin. Of course, as I said, it's it's not a 1 pellet, so it's not going to give you not gonna give me 10 or 6. It will give me 5 more, which is not a problem. So as you can see, it's day 1, and we really do have 30 in-game days to find all of Olimar's parts. We really do. And actually, it's actually if you're this game is probably you're probably thinking like, oh, this game doesn't seem to have a time limit. It's probably really easy, probably a breeze. I'm like, and no, it doesn't have unlimited time in each day. This is the only day that has unlimited time. And the next 29 days will have time, and if you run out of time and you don't collect enough parts, you're getting a bad ending. We don't want that. We want to get the perfect ending. We want to get all 30 ship parts by the end of the 30-day cycle, or whatever cycle. I don't even know. 30 days. So, yep, just gotta wait for these things to come. Come on. All right, there we go. Thank you. You know what? I actually wanted to do this game like a year ago, and I was doing pretty well on that Pikmin just alone. I was doing pretty well, and then when I was transferring my Wii data to my Wii U, I was starting the LP before I did that, so I transferred my Pikmin data to the Wii U too, and completely deleted my data my LP file that I was doing before I transferred it. So yeah, failed. Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release a throw. Press B to call them. C to dismiss. Push down the D-pad to point, and point to command and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on the D-pad to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access with plus. Okay, so oh wait. First, yeah, this. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Vea smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? One answer, Pikmin. Alright, oh, oops. These red pellets, there's a lot of them, so I believe you can get up to 25 Pikmin on the first day. And that's the max. And then, this is the only day that all these red pellets would be here, because obviously you're going to have more colors when you come back here. And, well, yeah, and this guy is a little loner, so we're just gonna come with this. And, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's only 2 ship parts in this place. The other places that we'll be going to, spoiler alert, will have a lot more ship parts. And the next area, like the later, let's say, so, the next, let me just say, okay, I'm gonna make this simple. The next area will have even more, and the next area after that will have more, and the next area after that will have more, and yeah. Okay, so there's actually a bad ending, and when many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I can still try to get it all done with most by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. That's what I was telling earlier. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush the bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Oh, oops. Alright, so there's more on the way. That's 23. Oh yeah, I forgot. We forgot, wait. Oh yeah, we forgot the one up here. By the way, if you do this, it says, I have recovered 0 out of 30 ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities. So he'll say that for every time you check it. That means every time, if he says it increases capabilities, that means if you collect enough, you'll be able to fly to a different area. Because I believe, counting this place, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there are 5 areas in this game. And don't think that this game's gonna be really short. No, this game, it's not really that short of a game. The areas can be pretty big. They can be really big, and the parts can be gathered all over the place. And I just picked this guy from the ground. And now we have the maximum amount of Pikmin. Because I do believe we needed 20 to carry the engine. But That was the required amount. The required amount was 20, but we got 25. We got the max. I always love to, go over just required. I like to get some extra stuff. Not like sometimes in school, but that's beside the point. I'm not satisfied. By the way, actually, you know what? I think I'll let Almar explain it to like later days. I was gonna explain something like what can happen to the Pikmin later on, but it can't happen on this day, and I'm gonna do a day per episode. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain until we actually get to the day, which is I think is the next day. Yeah, it is the next day, where the Pikmin will change over time. I mean, not over time. Oh, I forgot they're not guaranteed in. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Come back. Um. So yeah, that's the first day, and can't wait for the next days because it can get pretty annoying, but whatever. This game's a lot of fun. And the engine appears at the bottom, so I actually fly. Thank God. Because can you imagine like if you didn't find the engine first and like, you couldn't fly. And I love this thing. So yeah. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Next time on Pikmin. We will be... Okay, this is not Dragon Ball Z. This is not One Piece. This is not other anime shows can't remember. Whatever. I've never watched One Piece. I think it's kind of weird. I did see a clip of it, actually. I thought it was kind of weird, but whatever. I've seen a lot of Dragon Ball Z, but we're talking about Pikmin here. We can actually lift off, and our ship looks like crap, but it's fine, because it'll look great by the end. And for some reason, the Onion lifts off with us. One day since impact. I've somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or if they merely decided to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. It holds the key to my survival. I shall name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Alright, so that's our Pikmin population. By the way, I did grow up with the GameCube version of this game, and then I got the Wii version a couple years ago for my birthday, and I do prefer this version, even though there are some differences, but whatever. Let's save. All right, now the Forest of Hope. By the way, if you press plus, you can go to the impact log. You can see the journal entries here. By the way, depending on what happens in each day, Alamar's journal entry can be different. And what's really cool about this is that, I mean, this version, not the GameCube version. There's some other stuff in the GameCube version. I mean, the Wii version that it makes it better in my opinion. First of all, the control is better. You can like point wherever you want. You can't just like throw it right directly in front of you. There are 8 parts of the Forest of Hope. And if you're at the file menu, the main menu, if you at a file, you can press minus or plus to change the day. You can go on. Like if you want to rewind like a part of your playthrough, that's fine. You can totally do that. But I will see you guys on day 2. I'm 20 Alex Killer or Alex Killer 28. Sorry, and I am out.